Well, hello and welcome back. This is day 2 of our August 30-day granny square pattern challenge. So, this is also take 3. Got my new camera and I'm trying to figure it out. So, we are going to start all over again, making this lace style granny square, and you are going to need, of course, some yarn and your crochet hook that is appropriate for your yarn that you are using, scissors, and a darning needle if you have any ends that you need to work in. We will, however, be doing this in just one color, so let's get started. We have our slip knot, and then we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we are going to do a slip stitch to form our circle into the very first chain, and then we will chain 3. That will count as a double crochet, and we're going to do 15 more double crochets into this center circle. So that's 1, 2, 3, and you don't need to watch me count and do this whole thing, so if you would like to meet me back when you have your 15 doubles plus your chain for a total of 16. I will meet you back when I'm finished. Okay, so I have my 15, and now we are going to slip stitch to the third chain, 1, 2, 3, from our starting chain. Slip stitch. Then we will start on round 2. You should have a cute little circle like this, and we're going to chain 5. This chain of 5 counts as a double crochet and a chain 2. And in the next 14 stitches we will do a double crochet, and a chain 2. And then double crochet and chain 2, and you're going to repeat that all the way around till you have 1 stitch left, and that's when you'll meet me back here. Okay, so I've made it all the way around. I did 14 double crochets with a chain 2 in between each one. On your 15th double crochet, after you make that, you do a chain 1, and in the third chain from your starting chain, 1, 2, 3, you're going to do a single crochet. Just like that. And then we are ready for round 3. Wasn't that fast? Round 3. Okay, so we're going to chain 3 and do 1 double crochet in the first space, that's half our corner. We're going to chain 2 and do a single crochet into the next space, and then chain 2 and do a single crochet in the next space, and chain 2 and do 1 more single crochet, and we've come to our second corner. So we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 2 double crochets. It's 1, 2, chain 3, and do 2 more double crochets in that same space, and then we're going to chain 2 and do a single crochet, and chain 2 and do another single crochet, and chain 2 and do another single crochet. And then we come to the next corner, we chain 2, we do 2 doubles, and a chain 3 and 2 doubles, and then we repeat the process. Chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. You do that in the next 3 spaces. Then you're at your next corner. Then you do the 3 spaces, and then we'll finish off our last corner. And I will meet you back when we get to that corner. Alright, so this is how we're looking. And when we get back to our very first corner that we started with, it's our half corner, we're going to do our chain 2 and then 2 double crochets in that same spot that we put the first half, and then we will chain 1 and do a half double crochet in the 3rd chain, like that. Okay, round 4. We're going to chain 3 and do 1 double crochet, we made half our corner. Now we're going to chain 2 and 1 single crochet and chain 2. Basically, this is the same thing as the row before, except that the ending even the ending's still the same. So nothing's different except that we have an extra space on each side. So you're going to repeat the same thing that you did on the previous round. Chain 2 and then a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. When you get to your corner, it's the same thing. 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets, okay, so it's a pretty easy pattern. Repeat, chain 2, single crochet in the chain space, chain 2, do that across the row, work your corners, and I will meet you back at the end of the round. Okay, so that was pretty quick. I'm already around to the other side, and to finish off our first corner, we need to chain 2 and then 2 double crochets, and then chain 1 and a half double crochet into the top chain of our chain 3, which is there. Voila. Okay, round 5, chain 3 and do 2 double crochets in this first space here. 1 and 2, so it gives us 3. And then we're going to chain 1 and put 2 double crochets in our chain space. So now we're off of those singles and we're on to doubles, and it's only a chain 1 because we're putting 2 doubles in the spaces. Okay, and we're going to do that all the way across. Chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. And when you reach the corner, it is 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2. That's a change from the previous row. A chain, or excuse me, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, and then 2 doubles, and we'll repeat that across until we get to the next corner, and then it is 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and you will finish that, and I'll finish mine, and we'll meet back here at the end of the round. Okay, so we are all the way back to our beginning half corner, and we're going to put 3 double crochets in that corner. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do a half double crochet in the 3rd chain of our starting chain for the round, and we are going to fasten off. Cut our yarn, and we did it. We made, sorry, I have to fidget all the time. We made our granny square. This is actually my 3rd. Like I was saying in the beginning, I got a new camera. What I did is I saved up all my 5% cash back rewards from my Amazon credit card until I had enough to purchase a regular camera instead of having to film a video on my phone where I struggled with the autofocus. And it drove me crazy. Even to edit it, I felt awful trying to post one of the videos. So I finally saved enough and I ordered my camera. It came in, and John helped me fix up and mount things so that we can hold it and have the right angle and the lighting and all that good stuff. So I sit down this afternoon to start doing it, and I get about 3 stitches in to round 2, and the battery died. I was like, are you kidding me? So I put the battery on the charge. Several hours go by. This battery was like super dead. Several hours go by, and it's ready, so I get it all set up again, make it all the way through the square, take the camera, pull the SD card out, stick it in the computer, go into the editing program, and it was absolutely horrible. It was like choppy, it looked blurry. I'm like, what is the problem? Well, turns out that YouTube doesn't like videos filmed in 4K. You can watch in 4K, but you can't film in 4K. So I had to redo the camera settings to 1080 and 30 frames per second instead of the higher 60 frames per second. And I don't know yet, but once I pull this SD card out of this camera and stick it in my computer, I have my fingers double, triple, quadrupled as many times as they can crossed. That this is not going to have a focus issue, that it's not going to be blurry, that it's going to be a decent quality video. Otherwise, I'll probably just put my face in my hands and cry, because I don't want to make a 4th one of these. I have 30 different patterns to come up with to meet my challenge, and doing the same one 3 times isn't helping me move on to the next pattern. So anyhow, I thank you so much for watching and putting up with me and We will see you in the next video.